George Stephanopoulos and Ali Wentworth have a close-knit family life that the celebrity couple shares with their 2 adult daughters. From dream vacations to cozy nights at home, the family has continually shown just how much they love to spend time together. George, 62, and Ali, 58, became empty nesters last year, and the parents brought the family recently back together for a trip to Japan. Japan vacation. During the holidays, the Good Morning America anchor jetted off to Japan with his wife and daughters for a luxurious family getaway. The daytime TV host had been absent from the morning show for about a week, and his whereabouts were revealed after Ali shared highlights from their trip to Tokyo. They were joined by comedian Jerry Seinfeld, 69, his wife Jessica, 52, and their kids as they enjoyed the exhibits at the Teen Labs Museum. One photo showed the group admiring a ceiling full of flowers while sitting on a floor made of mirrors. Another snapshot captured George and Ali posing in front of another exhibit, and a third with their daughter Elliot, 21. Ali also shared an up-close snap of a hedgehog nestled in someone's hand and a group shot of everyone eating sushi at a restaurant. Lost in translation. The producer captioned the Instagram post, referencing the Sofia Coppola-directed film shot entirely in Japan. Ali took to Instagram with a snap of their daughters, Elliot and Harper, 18, standing in one of the country's most beautiful destinations. "My baby's in the bamboo forest," Ali captioned the photo. The Arashiyama Bamboo Grove, known as the Sagano Bamboo Forest, is one of Japan's most famous tourist destinations. It's a picturesque site that attracts many visitors to the country. Elliot and Harper were photographed standing among the trees, looking in different directions. After returning home from Japan, George and Ali shared a big kiss while out for dinner at the French restaurant Raoul's in New York City. The In Living Color alum shared the intimate moment from their time together on Instagram. In the romantic photo, she and her husband George were pictured sharing a passionate kiss. Ali, clad in a pink blouse with a feather-like pattern, wore her blonde locks up in a ponytail as she wrapped her arms around George. George, arms folded in a gray polo shirt, leaned into his wife's kiss. They were seated at their table at Raoul's with a menu, presumably about to order their food for a New Year's Eve meal. "Happy New Year, everyone," Ali captioned the sweet snap. Exception to the rule? Last week, George revealed that he and his wife Ali are the exception during a dating segment on Good Morning America. The GMA hosts talked about the Golden Bachelor's golden wedding, which happened the night before. This led to a segment about dating and certain rules people should follow. Dating expert Bella Gandhi appeared on the show and stated that people should date multiple people at once to keep their options open. Bella also said that she had a 15-date rule, which was not going exclusive until they have had 15 dates over 3 months. "We have had a 0 divorce rate," she said. After the dating expert made her point, George spoke up. "My wife and I are the exception then," he said. "We met in April, got engaged in June, and married in November." Sam Champion said he loved that while Bella agreed that George and Ali were the exception. The couple were set up on a blind date in 2000 and won by a friend of Ali's and an ex-girlfriend of George's, according to People. Ali wasn't interested in dating someone who worked in politics, but she decided to go on the date because she thought it would make a good story later. However, their meeting turned into love at first sight. 2 months after their first date, George proposed and Ali said yes. They didn't waste any time as they were married in November of the same year. George and Ali welcomed their first daughter, Elliot, in 2002. Ali gave birth to Harper in 2005. Even that marriage felt like TikTok, Mr. "What's the holdup?" she told People in 2018. "I was just like, let's get married. Let's start our lives together." Wedding anniversary. In November, George and Ali took to Instagram to celebrate their 22nd wedding anniversary. Ali shared a fun throwback photo of the couple from when they got married. The 58-year-old's photo depicted Ali with George as the pair stood side by side, taking the first slice out of their wedding cake. Ali was clad in her delicate white wedding gown with a lace overlay and her golden blonde hair in a half updo. George, to her right, wore a black tuxedo with a white shirt and light purple tie. He also wore a corsage with a white flower on his lapel. Ali wore a huge grin on her face while cutting the cake, while George looked like he was really concentrating on helping her get through the layers. 22 years with my one and only. And, by the way, our cake was chocolate. She captioned the photo. The cake in question was a 3-tiered confection with floral designs in multiple light pastel shades. Fans flooded to the post to wish Ali and George a happy anniversary. The Stephanopoulos sisters also acknowledged their parents' decades-long marriage on social media. Harper's post included a throwback image that pictured Ali smiling behind George as she wrapped her arms around him. The This Week host also wore a big smile, which was very apparent even though he was looking down. 22 years of marriage. Best out there, Harper captioned on the snap. Meanwhile, her older sibling uploaded George and Ali's wedding photo. Elliot complimented them on being the best example of true love in her caption. Elliot and Harper celebrating their parents on their anniversary was heartwarming and comes amid Ali and George struggling with the painful reality of their children leaving home. Letting her grow. Ali took to Instagram and posted a heartfelt photo of herself walking with her hubby after the pair lamented dropping off their daughter Harper at college and leaving home. Ali shared, "We dropped our baby off at college. Everyone is saying she's ready to launch." She continued, "But I don't think I'm ready. I don't want to stop making pasta with vodka sauce, picking up wet towels, cuddling up to her familiar scent." Ali went on, as Joni Mitchell once wrote, "The bed's too big, the frying pan too wide. I know our daughter will thrive, but man, it's brutal on the parents." She concluded, "If you feel inclined, please send me baked goods. I'll be under my covers." How me for the holidays. Ali delighted fans with intimate snapshots of the couple celebrating Christmas Eve at home. The former White House secretary generously shared a series of heartwarming photos on her Instagram page. In one charming post, George sported a Howard Stern hoodie, a puffer coat, and a disheveled beard, all paired with a warm smile. The caption playfully declared, "Always representing." Another captured Ali sharing a tender moment with their dog in front of a crackling fireplace. She humorously captioned the image, "It looks like love, but I have cheese in my mouth." A new addition to her posts, a new Instagram story showcased Ali placing an angelic ornament on the Christmas tree. Ali also revealed she got a special gift from her husband that no one else has yet. The 58-year-old posted a first look at a new book written by George, giving readers an inside look at the White House. Next year, George will release The Situation Room, the inside story of presidents in crisis. The publisher describes the book. George Stephanopoulos, former senior advisor to President Clinton and for more than 20 years anchor of This Week and co-anchor of Good Morning America, recounts the crisis that decided the course of history, from the place 12 presidents made their highest pressure decisions, the White House Situation Room. The Situation Room is the definitive, past the security clearance, look at the room where it happened and the people, the famous and those you've never heard of, who have made history within its walls. And Ali has one of the first copies. "I got my wish," an advanced galley of Stephanopoulos book, Ali shared, revealing a publishing date of May 2024. Christmas dreams do come true.